So now the next one is like really one of my favorites. This is kind of like my motivation for why I got into makeup. It's a crease. I don't got one. I used to look in magazines and be like, how come she got a crease? I don't got no crease. so what we're gonna do is that we're gonna actually put light in the middle of the lid, okay, behind the lashes. So right along the lower lash line in the middle, light color. Underneath the arch of the brow, we put light, and then in the crease, which is like the little banana thing right over here, the more recessed area, we go with the darker shade, and that's how we're gonna like build up the crease. So I'm gonna just take a light base shade, put it in the middle of the lid. So we're gonna start on the inside corner, fill in the whole lower lid with a lighter shade. Take the same color, lift up the arch, and just pop underneath the arch of the brow. How do you make somewhere that's a little bit too dark come forward? You put a light color on it. And if you want something to look more pushed in, more recessed, we're gonna go with a darker color. We'll take a little bit of the candlelight and we'll take a little bit of bark. We'll apply it to the corners. So that this makes it easier, do it with your eyes open. Kind of works for me. If I'm looking in the mirror, I can do my eyeshadows when my eyes are open. And that makes it a lot easier to feel where your crease is. And there we go. So we've definitely faked a crease in this case. We can always take the same dark brown shadow. Instead of it making it look like a real eyeliner, something a little too hard, we can actually just use a little bit of shadow on a small tip of the brush, dry, and it just gives the illusion of a thicker lash line. Take your fingers, take a Q-tip afterwards, just diffuse it, soften that line so it doesn't look like two horizontal bars underneath your eyes. You're not a football player.
Absolutely not.
Okay, and just to give the eyes a real dramatic punch to it, and just to make everything extra shimmery, take a little bit of shimmer powder. We're gonna use a small sable brush, very flat, and we're just going to apply it right to the middle of the lid. So if you really want something to stand out, you have very deep set eyes and you need that area to come forward, then definitely apply a little bit of shimmer in the middle of the lid. And that way, when you have the shimmer behind the lashes and you actually curl your lashes and put mascara on, you're actually gonna see the lashes come forward a lot more. And just blend it out a little bit. There we go. So you can do the same thing underneath the arch of the brow, just to give it extra height.